This display I'm standing in front of is perhaps one of the most amazing displays I've ever seen. As you can see, it's a catalog of the Buddy Rich snare drum history from 1950 to 1982. On this dais are all the snare drums that Buddy used from those years that he played. Various companies, various sizes, some wood, some brass, some fiberglass. We'll go up and get a closer look at it. This drum set here is very similar to the drum set Buddy used in the late 40s. Ludwig drum set, white marine pearl, just a beauty, and it's for sale. Let's take a closer look at these snare drums. They're truly amazing. Buddy played with various companies, and you can see that these were WFL drums that he used. The Wood Rogers Dynasonic, which most people associate him with, is this drum. For a very short time in 1967, Buddy played tricks and drums. It was maybe 6 months. A metal one and also a wood one. It's this Fibes drum that Buddy started playing Fibes, and this is the drum that Fibes, not necessarily this model, because this looks like it was a prototype, that he returned to again and again. It's made of fiberglass. It has a chrome covering, and it's a beautiful drum. Buddy then went to Slingerland and played various drums of various sizes. He played a 5x14. He also played these little cutie pies, 4x14s, 3 plies with rings, and stick shredder hoops. He preferred these hoops on this particular drum. Even though he was an endorser for Slingerland, Buddy went back to Fibes and played the Fibes snare drum. And in fact, there's an album cover of him. The album is called Live in London, in which he's playing Slingerland, but the snare drum he's using is this Fibes snare drum. He continued to come back to the snare drum, the Fibes snare drum. He would leave it for a while, play another brand, but come back, regardless of whose drums he was endorsing at the time. He went to Slingerland, as I said, and used this drum, or a drum very similar to it. It was a 5x14 Ted Lung. This was a 5-plow model. He left Slingerland, went to Ludwig, used the Superphonic 400, and then went to the Superphonic Super Sensitive. He also used these hammered bronze Superphonic snare drums. I never saw him play these. But again, this is an amazing display of all the snare drums, plus sticks he used. 1970s Ludwig sticks, 1970s Capella Buddy Rich sticks, the type of bass drum pedal he used, the Slingerland Buddy Rich model. These are oak sticks. These are very rare, 1960s Buddy Rich model. And this has a scalloped fulcrum right here. The stick is a little bit thinner right here where he would grip it. And then the very early 1950s WFL Ludwig stick. Again, I've never seen a display like this. This is an amazing display. You'll probably never see it again. And it's something that I had to film and talk about because drummers everywhere would be fascinated by this. It's truly an amazing display.